Meeles against Meeles.
Running the crossover gauntlet tonight.
For real.
Gonna be facing off against Meeles. Let's see what we got here. Our first stage is the funny high school.
Gotta love it. This is, I feel like we talked about what?
We did see this matchup.
Yeah, I
When?
just can't think of
Oh,
when.
was it? Wait, did I lie? No, I didn't lie. Oh, we saw it. We saw it with Goody Goody. I'm like, I knew we saw this matchup, but yeah, we saw
That's right. It was Dupe and Goody Goody. That's right.
Yeah. And
I remember. I was like, I can't remember who, but I know we talked about it. But so far, doing a good job just kind of running laps around Meeles. This is what I was talking about initially, where like Maypul just has the speed to outmaneuver Shovel Knight a lot. And until Shovel Knight can get something like Momentum Mail or rely on Dupe to just DI out,
yeah,
gonna have a hard time. Well, luckily, they can rely on each other. They've got each other's backs.
yeah.
Alright. So, we are back in advantage for Dupe here. Getting a nice, clean little 55%. And climbing. Air dodge triggering the Lily without getting bit by it. There have been so many good parry baits by Dupe tonight.
Yeah. That is very important at lower levels of play. Parry baits. That is how I won Recess. Back when I played Shovel Knight. That is just straight up how I won. I just parry baited everyone.
It's so strong. Okay. We've got Dupe at 170. Oh, falls out of the up air.
Yeah, good air dodge there, get out of that combo. But the Lily is gonna catch a Momentum Mail dash attack. It's gonna catch a lot of Momentum Mail shenanigans right now. And Meeles just cannot function with that Lily around.
Yeah, I'll tell you the real shenanigan was the Shovel Knight living at 230% though.
That too, that was definitely a shenanigan.
Uh-oh. Gets caught putting the Lily on the platform there. Upstrong wasn't quite gonna kill yet though. Alright, Meeles has the percent lead now. This is close. We're seeing PoopyDoop start to move around these smash attacks that Meeles is charging in neutral, and gets caught in that wrap. Gonna get Upstrong. Dupe taking the first game.
Yeah.
The Trouble Pawn counter pick. Interesting.
Again from Meeles. Did not work last time. I don't know if it's gonna work this time.
I don't know. It's a little more ambiguous against a character like Maypul, because Maypul's not like actively looking to take people here most of the time. As opposed to Rano, who's like very happy if he gets this stage, which I think is who Meeles picked it against earlier, was Random Dude.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Random Dude. There it is. An up air. You've taken a lead here.
Indeed. Uh-oh. Ran into that rock, but luckily wasn't high enough percent for it to kill him.
Yeah.
So he gets caught by that weak hit. It stops that follow-up and then dives to the anchor.
And it never ends.
It never ends. Right. Meeles at a 50%, so not down too much. Pretty easy to make up for the most part. Uh-oh. It's getting harder and harder, though. That gap is climbing. Going for the down strong parry punish, I feel like we've seen that quite a bit, and it's just not really finding too much percent off of one.
Yeah. Ooh. more dares could have probably happened there, but that was a really weird position. I'm taking a lot of situational awareness to actually turn it into something.
For sure. Another down strong. It's like he's doing it like as a panic option instead of parrying or something.
Yeah.
The back jab.
Because like in theory, you know, you can use down strong on Shovel Knight to like try to high profile stuff. I just feel like you don't see it very like actually work all that often.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a niche.
It is, for sure.
Thing that could happen. You probably see it like once every 1,000 Shovel Knight games. Okay. We've got the Ghost Gloves this time, I just realized. We have not seen Meeles buy that the entire night.
That is actually true, and this is not a stage I would expect to see gloves on. For someone who's actually going to change up their relics.
Yeah, what did we see what Meeles' second relic was last game? Was it gear?
It was pretty sure it was
'Cause
gear
I know
last
the-
time it was on Trapwell.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, I mean, I think gear is really good on triplats. How many, you know, how much like vertical space you can control with it.
Right.
You know, granted, gloves aren't bad here by any.
You have to look at your opponent, dude.
You have to look at your opponent.
He's just charging it. Why did you... I'm crying.
Alright, well he's got one more counter pick before being knocked out of this tournament, so he's gotta really make sure he's picking something good here, and he's picked Jules Veil. So I don't know what to make of this, but Meeles in chat, look, I won't defend it. Yeah.
Well, there's no you gotta use your eyeballs.
You gotta use
that's the item you need to buy from the shop next time. Instead of the Ghost Gloves, you gotta buy eyeballs.
Apparently, yeah.
But so far, dead even game on this Jules Veil counter pick. I don't know how I feel about this one.
It's the safe option. Not exactly what I consider the great option, but it is safe. It's weird because Maypul's definitely good on this stage compared to a lot of other characters.
Yeah, Maypul likes flat stages.
Yeah, and you know, moving Lily obviously isn't always going to benefit her, but it does create some really dynamic social situations that are going to just be beneficial to her. The platform's still big enough that you can shut Lily down, but then of course she can still go after you.
For sure, yeah. It's now the real crazy situation is putting the Lily on the top platform.
Mm-hmm.
That's always really funny. I've seen it work a few times, but it's hard to make it work because you have to go up there, plant it, and then knock your opponent into it before the Lily disappears.
Exactly.
Because of the platform.
Yeah.
You.
Does it fall? Like, does it disappear when the platform, or does it like drop off the platform?
It disappears because it has to be on the ground to exist.
That's so lame. It should drop off.
It would be really funny. Can we talk about how PoopyDoop is down 2 stocks, or down a stock, but has lost 2 stocks because he DI'd out on F-Strong twice under 80%.
Unfortunate. That's all I have to say to that.
Yeah. Managed to get it back down to a pretty even game though. Meeles still taking the lead so far though. Got the Momentum Mail online. Has money to buy some relics. I'm curious to see which one he goes for this time.
See, I'm kind of expecting gear, but this wouldn't be a bad situation for gloves at all.
I don't know if we're gonna see a chance to buy it at all, because actually, rather than buy the item after knocking Dupe away, he's been kind of going on the offensive.
Fair, and I mean that isn't definitely not a bad option.
Yeah, sometimes it's a better idea to just pressure your opponent more instead of backing off and getting your resource. Going for that vertical kill.
Yeah, possibly I just released it a little bit earlier, but then you kind of don't have a follow-up after that. It's a tough call.
It is, yeah. Side special. Oh, cancels it right before the parry.
goes for the bait and doesn't immediately pay off, but ultimately, Meeles is able to make that game in his favor. So,
Alright, we're on the board for losers finals.
yeah.
The treetop pick. Interesting.
I did say earlier, you know, I think this is Shovel Knight's best stage by a pretty wide margin, but not bad for Maypul either. You know, certainly not impossible to beat Shovel Knight here. I just really like it.
Keep in mind the Maypul is the one that picked this.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like picking this when it's really good for Shovel Knight.
Yeah. It's
Granted, I don't know how many people know that if, you know, they're not playing Shovel Knight. Character's really obscure.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly did not know that it's supposed to be his best stage.
I don't know if everyone would agree, but that's always what I thought. This is definitely like my go-to for the character. I think it's really nice for him to force like offstage situations, and I like that it's hard for people to camp him here.
That's true. You have a lot less space to work with as someone trying to run away. So
yeah,
it's a fair analysis. Ooh, misses the rock. You could see him dying for it, but just couldn't quite make it fit.
Yeah, it's not a great position. That there, not gonna kill. But...
Did he up me? Okay, he made it back.
Respecting the uppercut way too much there, just letting you land for free, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't really want to do that. Now, this game is pretty even, and I mean, he does have full loadout already, which is really nice.
He does. Like, it's a lot quicker than last game that we're seeing it. Ooh. Got caught on that gear. That's always really scary.
Yeah.
Third smash attack is gonna get him off the wall. And again, the tether setups. I mean, Dupe has just been really on top of these Lily setups today.
For sure.
Uh-oh. We have officially left Meeles in percent. This is scary.
That it is.
Great parry bait once again. Seen a lot of those tonight from Duke. The reverse F tilt sending him on stage. Oh, no, he had to helicopter jump. He just straight up beat.
Yeah, unfortunate. That's gonna be...
That is incredibly unfortunate, but that's gonna be the set.
Yeah. Random Dude and PoopyDoop is your grand finals for the night.
Alright. These two have not played tonight, I don't think, since Duke lost to Zoe apparently earlier.